Well, the role of the Chamber of Commerce is to facilitate the growth of business in Broome and the Kimberley, and to lobby government to make sure that the interests of business are brought before government and other interested parties. My role, I've been with the Chamber for about 8 years and been President for 6 years. Well, the positives about Broome is that it has always been a town that has moved forward. It has had difficulties in the past, when abattoiring closed down, when pearling went into difficulties, when we had the global financial crisis. Broome is one of those towns that will survive and will grow. So James Price Point was one of those blips, but we're now looking forward to the future, and the future is very positive in terms of the opportunities that are going to be presented to Broome through the Browse Basin, not just the floating LNG, but other probably platform type operations that will likely to come on stream in the next 10 or 15 years, and the Canning Basin. There's a huge amount of opportunity in the Canning Basin for mining, agriculture, horticulture and hydroponics. So Broome is well placed to take advantage of all those opportunities. We have major domestic airlines, Qantas, Qantas Airlink, Virgin and Air North flying regular services into Broome at competitive prices, I believe. And I think from memory have more than 70 flights a week into and out of Broome, with direct flights on a seasonal basis to Melbourne, Sydney and Brisbane. Very few regional cities in Australia can boast that. If we were just to look at the oil and gas industry for a moment, we have Shell, we have Inpex, we have Woodside, all very well advanced in their own projects. Shell, of course, with floating LNG, Inpex with their pipeline going to Darwin, and Woodside now looking at floating LNG. Each of those companies are committed to using Broome as a supply base for their operations. Then there are other operations for companies such as Santos, ConocoPhillips, Chevron, all have operations that they'll be looking forward into the Browse Basin. What people, I think, don't understand is what the needs of those operations will be going forward. Now, Broome is ideally placed to be a centre which is live in, fly out. And that's one of the Chamber's initiatives, to get people to come and live in Broome and fly out. Why would they want to come and live in Broome? Because we have good education. We have Kimberley Training Institute, the fastest growing TAFE in Australia. We have other good quality schools. We have the Broome Senior High School. We have good medical, dental, hospital facilities. We have 70 odd community organisations which cater for everything from photography to orchid growing to bike riding and the usual run of sports. So the town is a natural for people to want to come and live here and experience the weather and the environment. And bear in mind, we're 2.5 hours away from Perth, 5 at most from the eastern states. So why wouldn't you want to come and live in Broome and work in the Kimberley?